Bell hops and schningel-schnops. My name is NoodleHouse and we're back when our world has ended. What a dry laugh, damn. So we've recently been caught out by Natsume, who's found us out shopping while trying to sort out everything with Iruka and Sakai. Which is all good until it goes wrong. You're all vile. Oh, she now seems to be playing Eroge as well. She looks at me like I'm a walking garbage. That's when Tatiana comes back, gadgy-kun in hand. Did I just hear Eroge? What were you talking about? Instead of answering that, Natsume-san just looks away from me. Let's go, Tatiana. If you stay with him, you'll catch the perv germ. She turns around and heads to the checkout counters. No, I don't want to catch that. They pay for their goods and leave the store. Well, I fooled her, but at the cost of being counted as a true perv. Protecting secrets sure is difficult sometimes. Bearing the damage, I head to the checkout. Done with the shopping, I return to Wari-san's room. He and Iruka-san look at me surprised. Oh, what's wrong, my boy? Why the tired face? You were just shopping, right? Yes, and if you ignore the fact that Natsume-san concluded that I've got the perv germ, it went okay. I tell him about what happened at the store. I see. I also considered the possibility of Natsume-san turning suspicious and coming in here. But when that happens, you can just press the escape key on this keyboard. He does exactly that. The monitor instantly displays a screen that looks like it's from an Eroge. Oh my god. Okay. It looks relatively old. I imagine it's one of Wari-san's favourites. It's not an intense scene per se, most likely because we have minors like Eunice and Tatiana, but the girl with the abnormally large breasts makes it pretty obvious that it's an Eroge. Oh, this is the good old "the boss is here" function. Whoa now, shouldn't the boss is here function make it look like you're working? This is the complete opposite. It's clearly an Eroge. I'm so lost. But that's natural for us three to actually be working together, right? I guess. Well, I guess. Well, I guess you're right. That says a lot of things about us as a company, but whatever. It's true that the three of us never gather together just to work. If these two call me over, it's obviously for something off. I knew you'd understand, my boy. Wari-san looks satisfied. And that's why, to make sure it doesn't seem off, I made it show something sexy. That's just way better. Honestly, I don't want to be branded as a pervert again. Anyway, I can only hope that we'll never have to use the escape key. You will, probably. We go on to eat what I bought and investigate cafe exit. However, as time passes, we all become less tense. That's when Iruka-san, who finished eating the fried chicken lunch, speaks up. By the way, Sakai, about that cafe's building. Oh, did you find out something? Wari-san, who's eating a Paradise box lunch, raises his head. Iruka-san makes it so we can see the screen of his laptop. As you can see, that building is really old. It's probably from before the war even. Apparently that part of Asakusa had many brick buildings at that time. However, that particular building doesn't have any proper entrance, so it's the subject of a lot of rumors. Rumors? Wari-san raises an eyebrow. Yes, for example, it's a secret VIP club meeting space and they hold shady parties there at night, or it's an entrance to a nuclear shelter underneath Asakusa. Or it's an old military classified research institution that's still used for forbidden human experiments. Oh, so there's an urban legends about it, huh? Honestly, having been there and seen the way it looks and works for myself, I can totally understand those who make up rumors about it. However, it actually used to be a bar-like place. It went out of business tens of years ago, though. They probably closed off the entrance right after that. It's true that Cafe Exit feels like a modern place. It doesn't seem off for it to be a bar. So it's stayed like it was since then. Is it that kind of property? By the way, who owns it? According to the Ministry of Finance, it's not the government at least. Iruka-san grabs the PC and searches for something. Soon enough, he makes a weird sound. Oh, I feel like I made the greatest hit! I click on the site and quickly start reading. Huh, so this is the place they call Kaburagi Building. According to this old building photo site, the owner is Jizuo Kaburagi. Jizuo Kaburagi? That sounds somewhat familiar. Wari-san tilts his head. Jizuo Kaburagi is the president of the Kaburagi Electronics, a company that was a Riken concern before the war. When the Riken concern dissolved and basically ended up becoming the current Riken, he went on to establish his own personal research institution. Though he's more of a businessman than a researcher. He places his hands on his chin and makes a serious expression. His eyes don't drift away from the monitor even as he talks. Wow, you present the info like on the net like it's your own knowledge. Amazing. I don't know why I said that in Sakai's voice. My praise makes him excited. Oh, then listen to this. Mr. Jozo Kaburagi is actually the founder of the Northern Scientific Research Institute. Huh? The Northern Scientific Research Institute? You mean... I open my eyes wide and he continues. After the war, when Raiken Konzan was dissolved, he made his way to Hokkaido and set up a research foundation independent from the core. It's now known as Raiken North. His sunglasses shine as he reads the info. So by independent from the core, you mean that Raiken North and Raiken are like sister companies? Well, Ryuk-san starts to stumble a bit, not stats. Wari-san takes over and explains in his stead. No, I like Raiken. Raiken North is a private research institute. As far as I know, it's probably by some foreign corporations or something, though they do cooperate with Raiken recently. That's what I heard from Yuri anyway. Raiken is national, so it's funded by the government, while Raiken North is funded by something completely different. But according to Awari-san, they still cooperate on certain research. It's like a business partnership. Well, we got a bit derailed, but basically the one who owns the Cafe Exit building is the founder of Raiken North. Seems like it. With that in mind, it's extremely likely that the building is still linked to Raiken North or Lab 13. Oh, shut up. I forget that goddamn you. Hell, the fact that this place is an official login alignment to Akashik, which is in Raiken North, that only feels obvious. Also, the Ju and Zoa stand for 1 and 3, the same numbers in Lab 13. It fits too well to be a coincidence. Well, that's true. And now that you mention it, the door to the new world had 13 on it. It can't just be because of the number is cool. Ryuk-san folds his arms. He's right in that it's not hard to link Raiken North's founder and Lab 13. If Cafe Exit is related to Raiken North, then DIH people are just investigating it from the inside. Yeah, that'll live with Lab 13 and lie to us. He falls silent and thinks for a moment. I might need to contact Yuri about this. His expression is complicated. What do we do now, Sakai? Well, if we want to find out more, we have to access the data at Cafe Exit or Raiken North. Can we really go that far? Even Awari-san can't help hesitating. Honestly, this feels really dangerous. I doubt we'll get away with just a slap on the wrist if they find out. Cafe Exit is actually the Lab 13 base. We'd be entering the Dragon's Lair here. Knowing Sakai, he won't leave any trace of the hacking, but both DIH and Lab 13 have some great security. Basically he's saying it's risky, but possible. However, Awari-san's wearing a strange expression. Well, yeah, I definitely wouldn't leave any traces, but would you look at that? I'm already past the security. Huh? You did it while eating? That's Sakai for you. Hacking is a piece of cake to him. I always knew he was an insanely good programmer. I still don't know how to feel about him breaking security basically with one hand. Oh god, didn't mean to do that. As we look at him in surprise, Awari-san smiles wryly. Hey, it's only one of the few PCs they have. And it's less like I broke through the security, more like the security isn't there at all. Before I realized it, the Cafe Exit PC appeared on our network. And well, no matter how you look at it, we can go in easily. What to do? Awari-san isn't sure what to make of the situation. If you can go in, I'd say you should. It's a manly thing to do. But what if it's a trap? They have no reason to trap us, right? Well, that's true, but I have a bad feeling about this. Awari-san intently looks at the PC. The monitor shows this office network. There's our PCs and another PC just called Exit. During yesterday's New World experience, you connected to us and Exit, right? Isn't that just left over from that? Awari-san shakes his head. Back then, the connection was completely cut. Tanishka confirmed it too, so there's no doubt about that. And back then, all they really did was open up ports so we could use Cafe Exit's service to connect to Akashik. After the mission, not only was the port closed, the line was cut physically. He said the same thing yesterday. That's why we couldn't go back to the New World to meet Reina-san. Anyway, why not just try opening it? We can back out of it if it starts looking bad. We need to access this to get new clues anyway, right? Awari-san thinks for a moment, then double-clicks on the Exit's icon. What's this? Awari-san glares at the screen and types away. We're looking at the monitor too, but we have no idea what's going on. What's wrong? Ryuk-san asks. No, let's leave it at that. Awari-san stops typing. What's wrong? We'll just step away. Ryuk-san seems disgruntled. Well, everything ahead has some shady protection, so I can't go in without the right measures. He's being unusually evasive. Also, the way he acted after clicking the exit icon was weird. I open my mouth to ask whether he saw something, but he opens his mouth first. Sorry, but can you leave me alone? I need to think. His expression is extremely serious. Another rarity for him. Alright. Okay. Though he was being strange, we couldn't bring ourselves to ask anything more. We silently leave Owari-san's room. Very peculiar. Back to the office lounge. Come on, load us in. We go down to the lounge, but find no one there. Alright, Tatiana's not here, right? Looks like it. Where is she, though? The shower? Tatiana rarely goes outside alone, and when she does, she's always accompanied by someone. Excellent. This lounge now belongs to the Judgment -1. It's a new team again, huh? It's pretty obvious why it's -1. Well, he chased us out of his room, so we have no choice but to go here. The dev room is probably occupied by Natsumi-san. She might be working there. No, at this time, sadly, Natsumi-sensei is in the baths. How do you know that? Uruk-san responds proudly. My mystic eyes allow me to know girls' eating times, bath times, sleep hours, and average minutes on the toilet. That last one is very creepy. In fact, all of them are. But that last one is like top of the iceberg creep. Not top of the iceberg, but you know what I mean. It's like the top one there. Why is it so creepy? I normally ignore his delusional nonsense, but this is too much even for me. It's basically stalking. Please stop that. This is what it means to know your friends. He doesn't seem the least bit apologetic. Guess he's devoted to his mystic eyes. I ignore him and start checking on the exit folder on my PC. However, I give up less than half an hour. Oh, I can't. I really don't think we can do anything without this without Owari-san. Don't give up, Reigi. At the moment, Sakai is stripped of his will to fight. He even locked his room. But that's exactly why we're here, Master and Disciple as one. It's our turn now. I don't recall ever becoming your disciple. I ignore him and start fighting against the command prompt. However, I know next to nothing in programming, let alone hacking, so I can't do much here. While I struggle, the lounge door opens up. We're joined by Natsumi-san and Tatiana. What are you two doing here? Natsumi-san? They're in their indoor clothes and they're holding body hygiene goods, so it's clear they're just back from the bathhouse. First the store, now this. I feel like Natsumi-san's around Tatiana way more than usual. She normally goes to the bathhouse alone. Though she's changed a bit recently. This is still a bit unexpected, considering Natsumi-san's love for solitude. This can't be. Natsumi-sensei's bath time should have been 15 minutes longer. Tatiana started swimming around, so we got out before they kicked us out. Wait, why do you know how long I bathe? This is the true camaraderie. He says with absolute confidence. Natsumi-sen questions further, simply glaring at him for a bit. What are you two doing here? Oh, I get it, you're doing that eroge thing you mentioned, right? I want to see. Completely clueless, Tatiana comes closer. Wait, stop. Natsumi-san comes closer in an attempt to stop Tatiana. Oh no, they're going to see the command prompt. That is a command prompt indeed. No helping it. Oh, Uruk-san presses the escape key at lightning speed. The screen instantly shows an eroge. Yeah, that's definitely an eroge. Uruk-san? I tried to hide it, but it's too late. Tatiana and Natsumi-san both can see clearly. What's this? There's lots of girls. There's one girl. Looks like she doesn't understand what's going on. Natsumi-san, however, grimaces menacingly. Eroge, at a time like this, you two are the worst. I've had enough of you for one day. Tatiana, leave these two alone. You don't want to get perv germs all over you right after a bath. Natsumi-san angrily leaves the lounge. I drop my shoulders. I know that we can't get her involved, but man, my rating must have dropped a lot today. And here I thought she was opening up to me recently. What a shame. I start to turn gloomy. And what are you really doing? Tatiana extends her hand and presses my escape key again. Hey, you can't. The hard disk access lamp makes it obvious that this is just a dummy program. Eh? Really? Sakai's programs make the access lamp blink in Morse code. You can't fool me. I had absolutely no idea. I guess that means that we should have been way more wary of this programming genius more than Natsumi-san. A short while later, the dummy eroge vanishes and replaced by what was there before. Huh? What are you guys doing with the command prompt? Tatiana tilts her head. Hey, don't look. Just watch TV or something. I try to hide the screen from Tatiana, but... Oh, that's not how you do it. Come on, that's wrong too. That's not the right command. You're spelling it wrong. I understand that a programmer would be upset by what I'm doing here, but I can't work with her complaining into my ear. Can you stop? You don't even know what we're trying to do here. I don't even think you even know what you're doing here. She's got me there. As I fall silent, Naruka-san comes to help me out. Tatiana, we're in the middle of holy war right now. Women and children have no business here. Holy war? What? You're just trying to access the exit directory, right? I can tell that much. What is this directory anyway? She instantly guesses what we're doing, but Ruki-san doesn't back down. This is a forbidden door protected by security that not even Sakai could breach. It's probably a Pentagon class. Even if you're a genius, it's too heavy for a little girl like you. You got me mad, now show me. Now Tatiana. Tatiana takes my laptop and starts typing something. After a brief moment, she suddenly stops. Huh? What? Her reaction is about the same as Awari-san's. What's wrong? You're giving up already? No, I'm the one who wrote the security program. Apparently the base was made by Sakai, but the IPS is exactly the same one that's used in Riken North. This doesn't seem like a situation where I can ask what an IPS is. What? Tatiana starts typing again, then tilts her head. This is weird. Sakai should be able to get past security this childish while picking his nose. I mean, he's the one who made the base. The parts I made would never work on him. Really? Does that mean that Sakai didn't cross it on purpose? Ruki-san is genuinely surprised. I mean, he passed my PC security like it was nothing, and his security was way more difficult than this. Though, even if it's childish, breaking through this IPS from the outside is impossible. After all, it's the security for Riken North's database. If a normal hacker tried it, the program would automatically change its structure while he's still hacking, transforming the core method to the program. It's a program so perverted that it might as well be representative of all the programs he's ever coded. Even I still haven't properly analyzed the principles of this program work. But anyway, why is this protection used here? What a mystery. Still typing, Tatiana gives an explanation, though it sounds more like a praise for Awari-san. After a while, glaring at the screen, she stops. I'm a genius, you know, I got the access rights. She presses the Enter key and shows what's inside the directory. Wow, that's our electrolyter for you. Ruki-san, that nickname is bad in more ways than one. Tatiana's still staring at the screen. What's with this directory? The forbidden door protecting the sea of data, fragment of the Akashic records that contain all that ever was, is, and will be in the world we call home. This is a single picture file. What? Ruki-san stares at the screen. Indeed, the exit directory only has a single image file. Enter to exit 2017-0803.jpg, 254 kilobytes. And that's it. Doesn't look like there's any files or directories that are hidden. This image file contains the info we seek. Can we really open it? It doesn't seem like a fake, but I think it really is just an image file. And let's begin the rite of unsealing. File contact. Following his weird shout, Tatiana opens the file. It's an image with a red filter over it. What the fuck? And it's displaying... It's Reina. It really is Ichirei. It looks like she's in a terminal computer room of the virtual world Asakusa's underground. Reina stands bound to the wall in that room. The combination of the red filter and the pixelated letters in the middle make it look sinister. What? Why game over? That's ominous. It's like a screenshot of some online game. It looks so creepy. I don't know who made this and for what purpose, but it definitely makes me feel uneasy. Tatiana, when was this file made? August 3rd, 13/13/13. That's yesterday, right after we returned from the New World, right? From the background, it's safe to assume that the terminal room where we first met the Obscenity Man. Does this mean that Reina-san's there right now? That's a reasonable assumption. Tatiana, for now, just save that pic onto our net. I'm not sure if I want to, but okay. She types some command and saves the image to our PC. Can I cut the connection now? Yeah, I don't think we'll gain anything more from here. Shut down. Tatiana types some more commands and ends the connection. But what does this image mean? Ruki-san whispers while looking at the saved image. For now, all we know is that most probably the terminal room for the New World's Asakusa Underground. The date was created makes it likely that Ichirei is being kept there, and there's an ominous game over. And finally, there's a barcode at the bottom right. And that's it, I guess. Haruka points to the screen, specifically the QR code-like part of it. What is it anyway? Maybe an access code of some sort. Reigi, activate your barcode reader app. Just as told, I take out my smartphone and run the barcode reader app. I bring the phone up to the PC screen and scan the code. I do it properly, but I don't get URL or anything like that. Nothing's happening. So it's not just a normal barcode, huh? Well, I guess we should have expected that much. We forget the barcode and go back to considering the picture itself again. And I'm going to end the episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more of this, and do subscribe to the channel, as I attempt to upload every day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.